in every dance lives a story. Because when we move, we do more than that. We tell stories worth remembering. This remarkable story took place on a sunny, shiny day in the Kyiv region, in the village that lies beneath and on the greenery, on the hills full of greenery. It was a Sunday dancing party, long awaited for many. Many youth, well dressed, fine dressed, and eager to dance, steamed towards the open air dance floor, shaded by the noble old oaks and weeping willows. Into the lively rhythms, the boys took courage to step forward to the girls and invite them into the center of the dance floor. Alexander, a charming lad, seemed to show no hesitation. Yet it only at that party that he dared to approach 18-year-old Olha. They spun, dancing and chatting and forgetting about everything their families recently had endured, about everyday labor and all hardships they had been through. She was dreaming of giving birth to 5 children, his children. He was flattered by talking to her for the first time and dancing with her, dreaming of this moment to last forever. Caught up in each other, they failed to notice the shadow nearby. Watching their happiness, it was secretly preparing its dark plans. And then the time for the dark shadow plan, the time has come. Suddenly, the familiar voice thundered out from the radio speaker. Attention, attention. This is Moscow speaking. Citizens of the Soviet Union, at 4 a.m., without declaration of war, the German troops invaded our territory. That's how the dark shadow of the Second World War blew away all the dreams the youth had so recently cherished. This is one of the many episodes of my family. The two dancing were my grandmother Olga and my grandfather Alexander. Of course, she gave birth to 5 children, Alexander's children. But before that, Alexander was drafted into the Soviet army. He was wounded and abandoned together with other wounded soldiers somewhere in Central Asia. He had to walk 1,000 kilometers home on foot, wounded. Olga was sent to Germany as a forced laborer, and she had to spend 4 years working for some German household as a slave, actually. And yes, she gave birth to 5 children, and I'll tell you about that later. Olga's younger brother, Peter, he was only 16 years old. He was torn apart by the German shell when he was sent to unarmed to defend his village. That was the Soviet army. with him on it. That was Peter, and as he was a teenager, he just disliked the picture, and we did not know how he looked like. Only my granny remembered that, my nana's. And these are my granny's sisters, the younger one and the older one, the elder one. Yeah, and this is my grandfather, elder brother, Leo. Here he is at this picture with my grandfather. And try to guess which picture was taken over, this one or this one?
The right one.
The left one. This is Leo after the concentration camp. This one was taken much later when he recovered. And this picture was taken at the funeral of their brother Grigory, who died of cancer. And this is Grigory in 1935, right after the famine at the collective farm he worked there. He is 18 here. But he looked like as if he was 18. Life was really hard. And yeah, meet my father and my aunt. In the hunger-stricken country, in all the hardships they endured, in the small grandfather's home, they were feeling happy. Because youth always look for light, even in darkness. They longed for life, and they passed this zest for life to their children. And, yeah, to their children. This is my cousin and it's me. And yeah, they also taught us, they also explored the history of our family. And they found out a lot of interesting and sometimes sad, sometimes funny facts about ourselves. My aunt, she's a bit older than the previous picture. My aunt explored with huge tenacity state archives, and also she talked to every every villager who actually survived in famine, and she enriched the archives with the Holodomor lists with the names of the people. My family taught me to dive into our history, the history of our country and the history of our family, to know what happened to us, to know what happened to our ancestors, and pass the ancestral wisdom to the next generation. Because if we ignore that, if we ignore what happened, one day we might find ourselves dancing with the shadows.